All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the DreamHack Tours Qualifier. We have another best of 3 to bring you. It's going to be another Terran versus Zerg because Nathanius is so biased. Baby Rage only likes Terran in the top, bottom, top, bottom left. We have the red Terran player. We have Optimus. And in the bottom right player, we have My Insanity's Serral. Oh, Beastie's playing TLO next? Wow, if I had known that, I might have done that match. Well, I haven't been finding the bracket, guys. I just woke up, I'm sorry. All I did is as soon as that match was over, I said, hey, someone invite me to the next game. Hey, I got an invite to the next game. It's still TVZ. It's still fresh. It's popping. It's hip-hopping, locking. You know? It's all good. In the hood, I think. Something like that. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. Optimus opening, what is this? Just Barracks Gas, so probably going to be a Reaper. This is definitely pretty normal. It looks like hatch gas pool, nothing unusual. Yep, so not much to say then, I guess, about the start of this game. That SCV was patrolling in a triangle. I think that means the Illuminati is watching this game. If the Illuminati is watching, you guys, I'll never talk about you ever again. Just wire $3 million into my bank, okay? I'll never talk about how great the New World Order is. Reaper is about to finish, though. And reactor follow-up. So Overlord sees this. Now, if you were a cheesy Zerg, you could try to run Lings across the map since you know there won't be any Marines because the Reaper is going from the south side. But, I mean, he didn't go pool first, so it doesn't matter. And let's see as the Reaper jumps into the main base. What are we looking for? So you see that the hatch is done, so you know it's not a pool first. And yeah, just fight against the Lings. Feels good, man. I don't know who Optimus is. Oh, he lost his Reaper. Uh-oh. Serral's really, really good, though. Obviously, you hear a lot about this guy. He kicked some serious ass last championship, in the Winter Championship. As you do have that lair on the way. Wow, this is such a fast lair. So this is either going to be a Spire rush or a Nidus rush. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Zerglings are going to make sweet monkey love to these rocks. They're just going to try to knock these rocks down. Basically, the idea here is that you make it impossible for the Terran to do any sort of early ground attack or run Hellions by. And that allows you... Well, look at this. 2 racks fast stim. What? This is a highly unusual opener out of Optimus here. This looks like a Terran versus Protoss opening. You're not getting Proxy Adept Warp Prism dropped. This is this is really weird, actually. I guess the idea is to do a really fast stim drop because your opponent might break the rocks. Widowmine, Ray Allen's from downtown, and knocks that one out. So the lair is done. Where are we going? Where do we go now? Wow, wow, wow. Oh, it's the Spire. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be really fast Mutalisks. For people who can't pronounce StarCraft units, they also call them Mutt-Mutts. But I think this is actually a terrible build against this really weird build Optimus is doing. Optimus can just rush to 16 Marines in 2 medevacs, drop them in the main, and then it's all ogre. You got unupgraded Lings that'll get shredded by the Marines, and then Mutas pop out, and they're not going to kill 16 Marines, no. The men with the guns are very scary. You know what I'm saying, man? It's like me. If I had a gun, I'd be all of these Marines in one. I'd be a super unit. I'd be invincible. It'd be like, it wouldn't be that I actually was invincible, but I was just so good at killing things that I'd be like a lore explanation. It's like, well, he's invulnerable because in the lore, no one would ever be able to land a shot on him before he shot them first. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, there we go. Oh, wow, look at that. Nathanius, such a terrible caster, doesn't know anything. Literally calls all of it. And by that, I mean I just looked at what he was doing and said what was going to happen. So yeah, 16 Stim Marines are about to land inside the main base of Serral. And I think Serral's boned. I don't think he should be able to defend this. This is a lot of firepower. Here comes Johnny. 6 mutas are on the way. This is not the answer. Brutal. Savage. Well, the drone surround is nice. Okay, okay. He did lose quite a bit. Not as many drones as I thought he would. Getting surrounded by the drones. His second stim was a little bit early. This is still a really good opening, though, because he can still put pressure on if he wants. I like how this mine prevents the rocks from being broken down. But I feel like you could still load up a lot more medevacs and try to move across the map. I guess now the Mutas can stop the drop from reaching you, which makes things complicated. Serral is a really good player, but... Oh, rip. That's me after casting today. Rip. Rip, baby rage. Ooh, Burrow. I like Burrow. Baneling speed. Yeah, this game's suddenly looking really good for Serral now. I kind of expected it to. I mean, the economy's not bad for Optimus, but once Banelings are out of the map, like, these marine pokes aren't going to do as much. I guess the biggest advantage is the creeps shouldn't be able to spread because of the rocks. Can't move the lings across because the Widow Mine will blow them up. Now the Widow Mine's moving towards the other rocks. Now, is this going to be enough to stop the attack? That's the real question. We got Marines on the low ground, Marines on the high ground, Marines on the high and the low ground. Pulls back with the medevac. I love the micro here. I love the micro. Super fancy, nuanced. But Baneling speed's ready. We do have Banelings here, so... It's all going to come down to the micro out of Optimus while he's floating his factory over. Really? He's crazy. He's literally going to try to win this game with Mass Marine. This guy's a madman. All right, how well can he split? Somewhat well. He needs to actually get something done here. The Zerg production is just going to scale out of control. Yeah, not a whole lot happening. He's trying, but he's not making much headway. Clearing out the creep is definitely important. More Lings and Banelings coming across the map. You know, the Lings and Banelings don't have any upgrades. I just noticed that. Meanwhile, Optimus has 1-1. That should be enough. It should be enough for him to make some serious headway into this. These Baneling hits are actually pretty decent. I guess Banelings never really cared about upgrades that much. Yeah, there's so many mutas here. What a crazy back and forth fight. The Baneling count's getting lower and lower. I think this could be where Optimus finally breaks Serral. He just needs to focus the Banes. Nope, he says never mind, pulls back. I love that the factory is just floating here. This is just non-stop back and forth action. There's an endless fight. Just literally rallying Marines across the map. Okay, now some Liberators are on the way too. The medevac count is more than high enough. He doesn't really need to build more of those. Fourth base is on the way for Serral at the same time. 2-2 is coming in now for Optimus. And the Banelings are just going to try to come down a little bit on the ramp. But he's like, yeah, I'll just keep blowing your stuff up little bit by bit. But I think Optimus has done it. Look at the supply. He's got so much He's got a worker advantage. Yep, more Baneleys are going to come across, but the Marauder up front soaking up the sun. Splits are pretty decent. And he just keeps pushing forward. This is the greatest commentary I've ever given. I don't know what to say. I can't just shout for 30 minutes straight. This fight is never ending. And they don't stop shooting and they don't stop rolling. Oh, the Liberators hit the mutas. Muta count has been drastically thinned now. I think this should be where Bane breaks Batman's back. GG. Optimus takes game number 1. Seems good. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, we already got an invite into the next game. Easy. All right. We are loaded in. And I believe we are ready to get on the way with this match. Okie dokie. I was relaunching that Teespring campaign thingy that I was telling you guys about earlier. So let us begin the next game. It's going to be on Dusk Towers in the top right. We have the Red Zerg player currently down 0-1. We have My Insanity's Serral. In the bottom left, we have the blue Terran player. Yeah, these guys switched colors this game, right? Or am I blind? We have Optimus. What a crazy first game that series was. When players are fighting fast enough for me, the best commentator in StarCraft, to not be able to cast the fight anymore, that's when you know things got pretty crazy. There's just endless torrent of Marines pushing across the map. You used to see that all the time, but then Ultralisks got really good. But I guess this game, the damage from the early drop was good enough. It was pretty sick. Awesome thing to be able to see. Just the non-stop pounding of aggression, just hitting from the back, hitting from the front, hitting from the back and the front, literally attacking non-stop. And it was absolutely incredible, mind-blowing. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, they're adding ad-free option for subscribers? Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize that. That's amazing. Wow, cool. Sorry, I just saw an announcement about that. Reaper opening from our Terran. The Zerg player Serral went for the low ground hatch into speed. Very normal, very standard, very schmander-dandered. Prestige KR resubbed for 31 years. Thank you, baby girl. And I guess this will be the official point where I tell you that the Make Terran Great Again shirts are once again on sale. So check them out. We have the Reaper throw that grenade on the high ground. And, oh, be careful. Reaper does a little bit of dancing, but it ain't nothing but a thing. And Serral's first queen pops out. So the low ground queen. This can be for a couple of purposes. You want to obviously spread creep from a more forward position, but you also want to be able to put yourself in a position where you can actually deny vision of the back base. So if you want to go for a 2 base all in, this base is a great one to take as your first one because the Terran doesn't send the Reaper all the way back here where it usually dies. then you're in a really hard spot, honestly. So, yeah. Makes life very difficult. So, Reaper is just here, McChillin. And third command center is on the way. No fast starport out of Optimus. It's on the way now, but not the fastest it could have been, which tells me maybe it'll be a drop, just a quick Viking. Should be a relatively normal, straight up, just good TVZ. Probably going to be a lot of Marines based on the way he played the last game. He seems like he likes Marines a lot. And Serral obviously not rushing Aspire this game. Feels Goodman. Feels John Goodman. Oh, one link might run by. No? Okay, gets blocked. I love that the Hellions' tires have a rolling animation when they're moving. The attention to detail. Blizzardino. So the Overlord Scout saw the starport being swapped onto the tech lab, but it didn't go to the tech lab. He swapped here, so it's going to be really fast double liberator with a tank defensively. This is weird. So Optimus is already shaking things up. What's that song? Shake it up now. Dun, 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 dun. Two queens at the front. Not a lot of energy, but with these lings in the back, like, no, you're not running past this. You're going to die. So you don't want to have to deal with that. As these Hellions continue to stroll on by. Oh! The Hellions trying. Nope. Ah, decent micro. They're not really getting anywhere with this, you know? I always say they. I'm so used to casting my subscribers. It's always in Archon mode, so I just started referring to single players as they, but yeah. Or maybe he has multiple personality disorder. Maybe Optimus is the StarCraft equivalent of that movie, Sybil. You know what I'm noticing? He's up to 6 gas now with no additional infrastructure, which tells me we're going to see him drop a couple more starports or factories. Yep. Look at this. Oh my god. Literal god. So yeah, nice meme. That was pretty good. Person in the chat that called it out, the additional logos that are rotating are the sponsor logos for DreamHack Open. If I want to cast their tournament, I am required to put their logos on my stream. Those guys don't sponsor me personally. They don't pay me. I cast this for free, but yeah, to cast it, I have to have their logos because they pay for the tournament that I'm casting. So yeah. Overlord dies a horrible death. Liberator's hitting it from the back. Serral likes it like that, but he's got the transfuse. Oh, that queen almost died. But 3 more Liberators. Uh-oh. I mean, imagine if you just siege 3 libs around the back of that mineral line. Like, dude, you're stuck. You are stuck. Nope. Nope. All right, so this is nice. But yeah, the person that asked in the chat, yeah, I was actually the first partner. I was the first Twitch TV partner to get a sub button without the ability to remove ads for subs. So this announcement today is like 3 years too late. It's been 3 years that I've had a sub button without the ability for my subs to have ads removed. So they can finally do that now. This is probably one of the first good changes, or real changes, Twitch has made in a while. That makes me really happy. So you got Hellions attacking the back. Banshee's on the way. Fusion Core is on the way. More pressure being put on here. As these Liberators on the top left are still doing what they can. But let's see. Yeah, just a lot of Liberator harass. I mean, that's a lot of libs. Look at this. Hyperflight Rotors is on the way. I don't understand how Blizzard hasn't patched this in the observer interface. Has no one reported this to them? I'm gonna have to just write a letter to someone, I guess. I'm guessing Blizzard doesn't know that this is a bug. But yeah. So the Liberators are here. The Banshees are coming up too. That's gonna be a really big game changer. Look at this. Bye-bye, Overlord. Optimus is going full Nathanius with this setup. Full Nathanius. Look at all these command centers. Look at all these Banshees. Try to counterattack this mofo. Fight against what you don't know. That's pretty sweet. So, Liberators coming up. And there's no Liberator range upgrade, which I would like to see. The lack of an early Spire definitely opened up the playbook for some of that shenaniganery. Ah, I was hoping the drone would keep moving. Don't stop mining, drone. Oh, Liberator, no! If she had gone to the left, she would have lived. You gotta listen to Rihanna on this one. Look at, there we go. Liberator, advanced ballistics. Hyperflight rotors is almost done too. But Corruptors are coming out. So that the Liberator harass is gonna slow down a little. Slow down, brother. +1 ship weapons is really important. The fast rush to a Grand Spire bothers me. The Grand Spire really bothers me. I think +1 Carapace and start a second Spire would have been better. You need armor against Libs. You need armor for your Corruptors against Liberators, okay? Blizzard isn't going to patch this game for another 2 months, so... Liberators still kill Corruptors. Look at all these queens. Girl, look at them queens. Girl, look at them queens. And Banshees move faster than the Overseers, so... Good luck. Aw. Brutal. Savage. Rigged. Decloak, agent. Cloak, agent. Oof. Wow, someone actually caught my Sybil meme in the chat. Thank you. You're probably a pretty educated person to have watched that film without wanting to kill yourself, so congratulations. Vipers, 2 of them coming out. 7 Liberators on the production tab. Nah, Sybil wasn't bad, just depressing. 7 Liberators on the production tab. +2, +2. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh! Run! Nah. This is a fun game to cast. It's like I get to cast the kind of dumb stuff I do on ladder. Feels good, man. This is an instance where I have more insight than anybody else on this. Yeah, the Carapace on the Flyers is so important. Like, this is such a big deal. Waiting for the Grand Spire to get this is going to allow Optimus to constantly be ahead in upgrades. Look at this. Oh my god. Who called in the fleet? The joke about that being that no one builds battle cruisers. So, yeah. Rip, Baby Rage, never lucky. Never lucky. We have high-sec auto tracking on the way, which will help the missile turrets push away Corruptors. I do think having turrets in this area and this area is really important. The Corruptors could actually hit from the north. Pretty uncontested, so that's one thing to worry about. Looks like some Banshees are going to get picked off as well in the northeast. Changeling. Things last forever. Oh, trying to deny that command center, but no dice. They lift it. Look at these Banshees. They've got full energy. Go, baby, go! Liberate me, senpai. I do like the field of spore crawlers pushing out onto the map. That's very important. Do whatever you can to deny that. Look at this. They're going into ghosts. We got ghosts from Optimus. Yes! Rain it all over my body. 1 meal per mineral patch. I heard Bernie Sanders promise that. He's going to redistribute the economy. So we have some Liberators sieging it up on this base. And at the same time, these Liberator... Look at this. I love this. Just going for board control here. At the same time, securing the gold base in the bottom right. Banshees to protect that. Liberators in the center to hold it all down. +2 Carapace is on the way, but +3 is on the way for the Terran in terms of attack upgrades. So the Corruptors will never have an armor advantage against the Liberators, which is really bad. So, oh well. Oh well. Rip Banshees. All right, Overseers are going to come in. Takes a little bit of damage. Where are the Vipers? Okay, there's 8 of them. So what is this? 8 times 60. 8 times 6 is... Nate, do you really want to do this? 48. Oh, man. Never do math on stream. 480 damage. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage to be done to these Liberators. Especially if they're clumped up, they'll all die. Up. Vikings are trying. Oh, there's the parasitic bomb. The airbola. The airbola strikes. The League of Legends spell. You just click on someone and they're stunned. Ella giggle. Planetary Fortress is going to try to hold down this Ravager harass, but where's the repair? Get the repair. Liberate me. Liberate me. Nice. Yeah, you're not running from that. This is how you get rid of spore crawlers, kids. Oh my god. I was in my chemistry class the other day, and after watching Nathanius cast Optimus versus Serral, my chemistry professor told me to draw a Venn diagram. I decided to draw the pattern I saw on the screen from the game. When he asked me why I drew 400 circles overlapping, I said, "This is the formula for death." Nukes! Alright. Shit, man. I wish I was watching this game, not casting it. I just want to sit back and watch nukes blow up. But I'm supposed to, like, observe and stuff. Yo, he's got the waifu. He's got the waifu ghosts. Look at this guy playing WCS with skins. Oh, the waifu ghosts. You know what? This guy has passion. This guy joined me on the 1499 crusade. For the cute ghosts. I'm just glad that ever since the Tracer debacle, Blizzard's moved more their focus towards the booty. More of that booty. It's hard to see in this game. It's all about that booty at Blizzard Entertainment. And I respect them for that. That's not an insult. So Cloaked Ghost Reno heading towards the north. We do have a nuke. Uh-oh. So nukes can also be used to blow down those spore crawlers. Does he see it? Does he know? Does he see it? Does he know? Does he see it? No! Oh. Goodbye, mineral line. Goodbye, drones. I still don't understand why nukes don't clear creep. Nuclear warheads should destroy creep from the land that they're on and force it to respread. I love this, though. Use the nukes. Push the spores back. No, they're going to target that one. Oh, the snipes! The snipes! The queens are going down. But the parasitic bombs are still there. Spores are moving up. Spores are moving up. What an intense game. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. EMPing the queens. Oh no, it's coming! This is it! There's not enough airbola to kill all of them. Oh, more Ebola. Nah. Pull him back, pull him back. It is funny how terrible one's mathematical skills become when you're streaming. Whenever you have a microphone in front of you and at least a couple hundred people watching, your ability to do even the most simple math. Well, at least I know 2 + 2 = 3. A lot of spores on the south side. 3 on the north. Another nuclear warhead is going to be dropped on top of this north base. Rain on me, baby girl. Rain on me. Broodlords. Where's the Liberator Army? Well, it's still just here at the Vikings. Nice nuke. And another one. And another one. And another one. Look at this. Damn spore crawlers. Oh! Broodlords. Broodlords. More nukes on the way. Nukes, otherwise known as the Terran's best way to throw away resources. These nukes were cool, though. Oh! The abducts are real. Yo, this isn't working. Start stim! Start stim! Begin the transition! We interrupt this intense game to remind you that there's booty in this game. No adrenal glands. Are you even trying? Whoa, the epic surround! Going in balls deep on this army. Are there enough parasitic bombs to light this army up? Fly through the spores? Everything's dying. Yeah, that was not a good idea. GG. Ah. That was savage. Brutal. Savage. Wrecked. Waiting for an invite to the next game. Korhal Carnage Knockout is next match. All right, we're loaded in. When you have the microphone in your mouth. Oh, that just reminds me of how I feel about you. We're loaded into the next game, ladies and gentlemen. Spawning in the left side of the map, just above the tippity top centerino, we have the red Zerg player, my insanity Serral. Currently tied 1-1 in this best of 3. This is a lower bracket match for the DreamHack Tours qualifier. This is the European qualifier. There will be the American qualifier in 2 hours from now, which I will also be casting because, yeah, why not? What a great game that was, man. What a great game that was. I still think just going into the main, sniping all the overlords, typing in chat where are your overlords would have been the ideal move, but oh well. On the right side of the map, we have the ATSC2 Optimus player. Those nukes were, I mean, adventurous. I don't mind seeing them used to try and bring a game back from the knick-knack paddywhack scenario. But otherwise, it was still a really tense, difficult thing to set up and try to do. Anyway, SCV Scouts can come out. Korhal Carnage Knockout. You've got rocks in your main, rocks by your natural, rocks by your third base, and rocks pretty much everywhere. You got male Ursidax. Now, you got female Ursidax. For some reason, I can't find any Wolfkin Ursidax. I don't know why they have to specify genders for these Ursidax, but it really triggers me. So hopefully that gets patched one day. Reaper on the way for Optimus. And Optimus is going to go for a quick expand just like Serral. This map I've seen a lot of cheese on. This is a pretty popular pool map or something. You know, like there's just a lot of different ways that you can play this one out. It's weird because this is one of the first times, as bad as some people think this map is, I actually like watching and playing on it because this is the first time Blizzard has successfully pushed a map through that you don't just go into some death giant fight in the center, right? You never fight in the center of this map, like never. There's so many length of sight blockers. There's resources that block your pathing. It's like, no. You always, you like fight in a merry-go-round. You fight in a circle, you know? It's like bing, bang, boom. That's how you fight on this map. And I honestly think that that's different. It's cool. It's hip. It's refreshing. Almost as refreshing as a wonderful Quest Nutrition protein bar, which you can always check out, or a Monster Energy drink sponsored by DreamHack, or DreamHack sponsored by Monster Energy. So, yeah. So with that being said, Marines shooting at Overlords. Nice. All right, well, that gets picked off pretty easily. Queens break down the rocks, so basically Serral can just chill. There's no way you can reach him from the ground at all. These Marines are going to break down the rocks, so with the fast third command center, maybe we see mass starport again. Probably not, but that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. Really fast 3-base for Terran. Actually, Terran's going to have their third mining before the Zerg has their third done, which is pretty sick. This Reaper comes up. The towers let you see the points between the bases. The space between your main and my third is where you'll find me scouting for you. Roach Warren, Lair. These are all pretty common things. I don't know that we're going to get a Roach Ravager game. Maybe? The Ling Bane Muta didn't work in game 1. Optimus seems to have pretty good control with that. And there's an Overlord in your base. Get it! Go on, get! Get him! All right. Siege tank drop harass. Good map for it, considering that the rocks are kind of blocking the Zerg player inside of their base. I like that the Reaper's gone to each of the rocks, basically saying, you shall not pass. And the tank denies the creep tumors. Really good. This is just a very normal way. Oh, look at that! The collateral! That's like when you sticky bomb someone with a grenade as tracer and it kills the dude next to him. Brutal, savage, wrecked. Stim is on the way, so no more starport shenanigans. Yeah, there's no attack helicopter Ursidax. That bothers me a lot. Siege tank's taking some shots, but not too many, of course. He has to fly that medevac. Actually, no, medevac has its own pilot, so he's got designated driver. Never mind, it's all good. Siege tank can take as many shots as it wants. 1-1 is going to be done a lot faster for the Zerg. Infestation pit. So this looks like one of those standard schmandered Ultralisk rushes. You use the Ling Bane to buy time to get to Ultras, and then you just win the game because you get Ultralisks. Feels good. So we got 16 Marines in the main. Well, we've seen this before, haven't we? With Stim. Now keep in mind, oh, nice Overlord snipage. Keep in mind, Those Lings have 1-1 now, or they will about to have 1-1, so they will be better in upgrades. Oh my god, so many Overlords. It's a disaster. And the Marines load up into the medevacs, pull back down towards the lower rock area. 11 Overlords on the way. Ella Giggle. Ella Giggle Baby Rage Frankers. Ella Giggle. Let them fight. Tank still chilling in the back. Maxing, relaxing, all cool. Whoa! Okay. I was like, what are you doing, Strap? Oh my god. Frank the Factory's returned for another round. Just hold on. You will all die. I don't have that. What is it? Ride of the Valkyries song? As the Marines clean up the creep tumors outside here, we have some Marines. This tank is well on the right side. Marines load up. They're heading towards the main base. Marines have 1-1 now, so the upgrade advantage is gone. That's important to note. The rocks have been smitten. Girl, look at that booty. Yeah, this looks like a face. One eye, cheeky grin. I don't know. Eyebrows, really weird eyebrows. And that booty. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Big push is gonna come through the front now. That tank, oh, there's infestors, you better watch out. Those infestors are expert investors. And with Ravagers and Lings, whoop, over your bio, they could be kings. There's a lot of Marines and Marauders here, though. 2-2 has just started. It's going to be done ahead for the Zerg player. Again. Now, the 4th has only just begun. We've only just begun for the Zerg. Spire's about to finish. Now, they got to Hive. Or he got to Hive. So where is Serral's Ultralisk Cavern? Does he not want to win the game for free? Where is his Ultra Cavern? It is such a good unit. This is a lot of Marines pushing down the center of the map. Optimus, this might be enough for him. Can he make it happen? He needs to get a sick fungal. Oh, God, he's just going to... Oh, Overlords are dying in droves. Zerglings coming down the ramp. The 2-2 is ready for the Zerg, but not the Terran. He needs a money fungal. Gets one. There's the bile. Lands one sweet shot, but it's not going to be enough. Tasteless. The Ravagers are dying in droves. The Overlords are dead. GG. Optimus takes the series 2-1. Wow, I didn't even really, I don't know much or anything about him, about Optimus. I really didn't know anything about Optimus. And then this guy just comes and beats Serral. That's really sick. GG, well played.